I knew Jesus, but he wasn't an everyday part of my life because I had so many other things taking my time away. My father passed away about 7 years after I moved to Edmonton, and I was grieving and I was broken. I didn't know what to do with myself, but the moment that I walked into the church, it was like this warm blanket came over me, and I knew that this is exactly what I needed to step forward. I want to completely, for the rest of my life, follow him. I want to bring my granddaughters and my children and friends and family to Jesus. Jesus is my confidant, that I can go to him with any problem that I have, that he will not judge or criticize or condemn me for the things that I've done in the past. He just brings a calming presence and a strength and a love into my life. I do prayer walks and I go with my dog and I speak Jesus over my family. I speak Jesus over my friends. I speak Jesus over the situations that I find myself in that I have no control over. So the Lord takes up those situations and takes up those individuals and takes up illness and death and addictions. And he says, I've got you. I've got this. Take those burdens off your shoulder and give them to me. And I do that every single day. I had a child that had an addiction. Everyone that I knew had perfect kids. And I didn't have anyone to talk to. And I found an organization out of the United States called Because I Love You. And it was everything that I wanted. It was like people who had broken kids that were trying to do their best. And I'm like, okay. And I had this conversation with God. I cannot start an organization in Canada. And he's like, oh, yes, you will. I was a broken mother, but I became a warrior families. I started an organization and hundreds of families came through my door, families that were in turmoil because of the decisions their children were making. It was everything to me to be able to help other broken families emerge into a healed family with their children. Water baptism is a further commitment to our Lord. An ironsmith working on a sword, and the sword is molded almost like Jesus molds us, and he puts it into the water, and when it comes out, it's that much stronger. When I go into that water and I dedicate my life to Christ, I will become out stronger, and I will be covered in his love and his glory, and it's all for him.